Hey, what's up, everybody? Armin here. I just want to make a quick video to introduce you guys to my new broker that I'm using, which is TradeStation, and how I have it integrated with my charting platform, which is TradingView, to trade directly off of the charts. Okay, this is an awesome feature that I've learned after I was forced to leave TD Ameritrade because of their lag issues on Thinkorswim. So I was watching a bunch of videos, doing studying a lot, trying a bunch of things out to see which trader uses what platform, and how I can make that cater to my personal trading strategy. Okay, so there's not enough of these videos out there. Everybody talks about like momentum trading and time and sales, level 2, hot buttons, hot keys, this and that. Nobody actually talks about the calmer trading style where you set your orders, you set your stop price, and you set your limit orders to sell. That's not the typical attractive trading style nowadays. That's not the way that people lose a lot of money. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to introduce you guys really quick to my layout. As you guys can see, let me just log out of this real quick. All right, so as you guys can see, this is my layout. This is my main screen. All right, I have a top monitor, which I usually have this layout laid out on my top monitor layout. Okay, it's right here. In this, you can see that I have 6 stocks pulled up. I'm kind of like watching the market over here. I have the SPY and intraday, Qs, intraday, the UVXY, Bitcoin. Obviously, I like to watch Bitcoin to see what it's doing in case if it makes some big moves. I like to trade Riot or Mara, stocks like Riot or Mara or Coinbase. And I'll have one stock pulled up over here throughout the day. Obviously, you can change this, put whatever you want. You can change anything over here, actually. So that's my top monitor layout. I go over here, detach tab, and I just move it up to my top monitor. Okay, so my layout is simple. I have 2 monitors stacked on top of each other. Okay, so going back to my original trade layout over here. Something got mixed up. Give me a second. Sorry. Okay. All right. So now we are looking at Tesla, right? But today the market is closed, so there's no movement happening over here. So I'm gonna move over to crypto. I don't trade crypto. I trade stocks only. But just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna trade some crypto for you guys, so you guys can get an idea of how I use it. All right. Since I can't trade crypto with my TradeStation account, I'm gonna log into my paper trading account over here, and we're gonna trade some crypto together. All right. So now that I'm logged in, you'll see that my order entry window pulled up over here. Okay. My default quantity on this particular stock is set to 1. All right. But I could change this. And anytime I come back to this now, my default quantity is going to be the same. All right. So this is my default quantity on this stock. It's 25 at the moment. Okay. So if I want to take a trade on this, I'm going to come over here. I have different options of how I can take a trade on this. Okay. So I could come over here and set an order. You see how I did that? I came to 23.42. Sorry about that noise. I don't know what's going on. Something is up with my TradeStation login. All right. So if I want to take a order at 23.42 and I want to buy 25 shares of Ethereum at 23.42, I just put my order in. Simple. Just like that. That's what I'm calling trading off the charts. It's literally that simple. And if I want to move my order up and I don't know, move it to 23.45. If I want to, change my order, I could do it. It's that simple. I just move it bring it down to 23.28, I can do that. If I want to add another order over here, buy 25 here, 25 here, I can do that. If I want to switch my quantity, come here, click on it, change it to 50, modify order, boom. If I want to market into this stock, I want to get in, I don't want to wait until it comes to my buy zone. I'll just click here and boom, I'm in the stock. All right. And then I'll leave these orders out here in case it comes down a little bit more. I want to get filled. This is kind of how my I could trade on this charts, and it's awesome, right? If I have 50 shares out now and I want to set some orders out to sell in case it comes up to 23.58, I can do that too. And boom, look at that. All right, so I'm selling half over here at 23.58. Okay, so if this stock, and if I'm not paying attention and this stock comes to that sell zone, I'm gonna be able to take some profit, and then I want to take some more profit. Let's say another half, which would be 13. Another half, I'm gonna sell some more over here, and then another half, which would be what, 6, put it out over here. Okay, and then let's just say if the stock was going in my direction and I wanted to sell and get out and take some profit, I could just move it down, and boom, I'm out. Okay, you can see it over here on the three minute how it works, and boom, take some profit, I'm out, taking profit. Okay, it's that simple. All right. Another neat thing about it is you can just click over here on your position. You could put take profit and stop loss. So actually, before I get to that, let me talk about the long position tool. All right, so I could bring this little long position tool over here. I could set it on my area, and let's just say I'm looking at a risk to reward ratio right here at 1, but I'm gonna move this up a little bit higher. I'm gonna bring it right below VWAP. This is my VWAP, this little purple line, and now I'm looking at a risk to reward ratio at 3. So I'm gonna move that down a little bit too. Let's just say I could put out an order. Okay, so now I'm looking at, and this is your profit calculator. All right, so I'm in. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at a 2 times risk to reward ratio. Okay, so if I take profit at 23.80, 30, 23.80, 30, it'll show you right here that I'll make $370. And if I do a stop loss at 23.34.15, it'll show you right here that I'll only lose $183. This is something that I would want. This is something that would work for me. It's right below the VWAP and the 13 EMA. My stop loss is right below the VWAP and the 13 EMA. It's perfect. All right. So I'm gonna modify this, and boom, you'll see that the 2 orders are out there. So this becomes an OCO order. So one cancels the other. So in case one of them gets hit, the other one does not stay out there for you to get filled on an order. Okay. So if I'm, I put this in, I'm protected, and I could just leave from my computer, and no matter what happens, my orders will get filled one way or the other. Okay. So let's just say if the stock was in this situation, it's not going our way, but let's just say if the stock was going our way and we wanted to move our stop loss up to protect some profits, we can easily do that. So one thing I like to do is once I take profits on my stocks, I just move my stop loss right to where my entry was. Okay, so if the stock does come against me, come back to my break-even price, I don't want to be there to let it go against me anymore. I don't like to leave. Why is this not getting filled? All right, this is a little weird with crypto. They have bigger spreads, so I'm not sure why it's not getting filled. But once the stock goes against me, I like to just sell at my break-even price. I don't want to take a loss. after I'm in profit. There's no point of doing that. So I use that tool a lot. Okay, a lot. As you guys saw, let me put another order in. So I'm in. Okay, so I'm in another 100 shares now, 23.52. As you guys could see over here, it'll show you your open profit. It'll show you the average fill price of your order. Okay, so if I have 100 at 23.52 and I buy another 100 here at, what is that, 23.51, you'll see that my average price came down. All right, so if I buy, I don't know, 500 at 23.49, now my average price is 23.50.16. Okay, so if I sell, the neat thing about this compared to TD Ameritrade, if I sell this, I meant sell. All right, my average price does not change. Okay, so that's kind of neat. I like that. Compared to TD Ameritrade, when I would sell some shares, it would sell the first shares that I bought, and my average price would change, and it was kind of ridiculous. All right. So this is how I use TradingView integrated with TradeStation to trade common stocks. Obviously, if you want to trade crypto with this same setup, you can actually. All you need to do is sign up with this broker, Gemini, or if you want to trade Forex, you could sign up with these other brokers. All these brokers offer something else. I haven't really gone through them. I know that Gemini offers crypto because I am actually considering moving my Coinbase to Gemini just so I can integrate it with my TradingView software. It would be awesome if they had more brokers to choose from, but I'm really happy with TradeStation. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are a trader who likes to use level 2 and time and sales, I personally don't, but if you are a scalp style trader, it does not mean that using TradeStation is not going to work for you. You can actually use TradeStation to scalp. Wow, look at that, we're at $3,000 profit right here. So I'm going to take some profit here. All right, so I'm going to take 175 shares off. Boom, and we're out. Look at that. Isn't that great? I'm going to put another order in here in case we do get to 23.72 and take off the rest of the 175. All right. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come here. 23.75. My stop loss, put it at 0. Boom. All right. This is exactly what I would do in this scenario. Once I've taken profit on the trade, this is exactly how it would go. I would put my final order in and just let it rip. If it comes back down to my order, we're out. All right. So as I was saying, if you do want to, if you do like to look at level 2 and scalp trade and do those type of trades, you can. You just come here on your TradeStation platform and you have a level 2. Obviously the market's closed right now, so you won't be able to see it, but you have level 2 over here. You have time and sales. You have these quick hot buttons that you can use. Sell, market, join, split, you can use to change your quantity and whatnot. You have your chart over here. You can add more charts if you want to, and this is just how I have it set up, but if you want to add more charts, you can make it bigger. You can make this smaller, whatever you want. This platform is actually pretty cool. I just really like the charting system on TradingView, so that's why I use TradingView, and that's what I'm used to. But that's not taking anything away from the TradeStation platform, which is pretty awesome. All right, from a lot of brokers that I have tried personally myself, this is probably one of the best. Okay. You also have this little you can set alerts right off of the chart. All right, so if I want to set an alert for 23.65, you see how I did that? I come over here, I right click, boom, I can click an alert. So once it crosses 23.65, I want to get notified, and now you see over here that I have my alert out here. All right. So if I want to take this alert off, I just double click on it, click delete. Yes, I want to remove it. Boom, it's out of there. All right. So if I want to maximize this chart, I'll just yeah, if I want to maximize this chart, I just click Alt and I click on it, and boom, it's maximized. If I want to go back to the way it was, same thing, Alt and click on it and go back to the way it was. All right. You have over here, you have news, in case you want to read the news on the stock that you are watching. Okay. Over here, you have the data window. It gives you some more information. Okay. Hot list. I don't use any of this. Usually it's right, mine is on my watch list. If I'm looking for stocks to trade, I come over here on my stock screener. This is my pre-market screener with my personal filters that I have set. The last price, pre-market volume, exchange, obviously I want it to be in the NYSE ARCA, NASDAQ in the NYSE. Pre-market change, I like to see at least a gap up or a gap down of negative 2.5% or a gap up of 2.5%. And total shares outstanding, okay, and the relative volume. All right, self-explanatory, very simple. It's a great way to trade. I have my day trading watch list right here. Once I have screened for stocks, I can click on it. It switches it up over here. So let's just say if I'm looking at deck and this looks like a stock that I want to keep on watch. All right, I'll set my alerts, and then I will add deck to the watch list. You see that? I just clicked on it and I flagged it and it popped up over here. Deck is now on my watch list, and anything else I see moving throughout the day, I can add it to my watch list, and if a stock starts getting uninteresting for me, I can remove it off of my watch list. All right, and the alerts are still there. I could just come over here, delete the alert, boom, go back to my trading account. Let's see what's happening with the position that I'm in. I'm still in this, all right. I'm starting to feel like this trade is taking a little long, and I kind of don't want to. I want to take my profits and run. I don't want to stick around to see what this is gonna do. So I'm gonna close position. If this little X button will mark me out of the whole position. All right. That's pretty much it. TradingView has a lot of neat features, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I use it for my day-to-day trading, and I'm not going to get into the indicators and everything else that TradingView offers, which is a lot. Okay, it's one of the best charting platforms out there, and it's great. Okay, so that's gonna I'll leave that for another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'm trying to grow and learn as much as I can, and as I do grow and learn, I'm going to be sharing as much as information as I can with you guys. So please give me a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's @ProfitRocket. So it's PRFT Rocket on Twitter. All right. So thank you guys. See ya.